The Wild Wild West.
Yo, feeling fucking amazing right now that you're on the line.
I didn't watch this YouTube video with you guys, but I know. I'll play along.
It's the most autistic thing you can do is just start talking about something that the other person hasn't seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
What is it though? Explain.
Well, dude, I'm deep right now, bro. It goes so deep, bro. It goes so deep. I'm into the Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion verdict.
Oh man,
dude, do you know anything about the case?
He shot her in the foot and he's innocent.
That's what some people say.
That's what is it?
Well, so he got
shot her in the hoof.
Shot him, dude.
Shot her hoof.
Yeah, but dude, how did he not break any bones, hurt any other like cartilage or anything? Some tendons.
It's a magic bullet.
That's all you got in your foot, bro.
Yeah.
How did he not do that?
She didn't break any bones when she got shot in the foot?
I don't know. Maybe not. But they definitely pulled out, a doctor claims they pulled out bullet fragments, but they didn't save the bullet fragments. They threw them out.
Dude.
But here's the cincher. There was a guy who was at, the fucking devil's house, the Kardashians. But he lives near them. He was sitting on his balcony and he heard shots.
It was at the Kardashians' house?
Yeah, dude. Kyle, or one of them, Kylie or whatever.
That's where Megan.
It wasn't at like the main
Megan
headquarters.
Megan Thee Stallion got shot.
Megan Thee Stallion was shot outside of a pool party. So let me break it all the way down for you, bro. So they have
Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot at the Kardashians' house.
Outside of it, allegedly, yes.
What the fuck?
But Tory Lanez smidget. He was having sex. He was having.
What's wrong? What is he?
He's a smidget.
What's that?
Smidget. He's 5'3". He's smidget. But he was.
Tory Lanez is 5'3".
Yeah, he was having sex with the stallion.
He was having sex with the stallion. He's 5'3".
Yes,
little humper.
And her assistant. Yeah,
he was the jockey. Yeah,
dude, and her assistant. So, and that's facts. That was something that was for sure that was going on. So the guy this guy kind of sealed the deal. He was sitting on a balcony and he saw a fight go down. Megan Thee Stallion, I think her assistant walked behind her and she kicked her assistant.
Yeah.
So they started. They
knew something was wrong,
dude. They started fighting, and and apparently this guy sees a muzzle flash. He claims it comes from the assistant, and then he said he saw
the flash.
He saw the flash, and then he saw Tory Lanez come out. He claims to have seen Tory Lanez fire a weapon like 3 or 4 times, and then he said they all beat the shit out of her. The assistant, Tory Lanez, and then Tory Lanez's driver came out and started beating the shit
out of.
According to this one key witness,
Megan.
That's what he says. They beat her up, and as soon as the driver said, "Oh, the cops are coming," they threw her in a car, and they drove off. And then they got pulled over down the road, and then they got pulled over, when they got pulled over, the gun was still warm, and it was under Tory Lanez's seat. So that was kind of literally the smoking gun. So there was the bullet hole in her foot with the fragments, according to a doctor. There was a guy who saw the assistant. He says he saw the assistant fire, but then definitely Tory Lanez fire several times.
How much do you think Tory Lanez weighs? He's like skinny as fuck too.
He's a small dude. But and then the whole thing was that he yeah, dude.
That's an exaggeration, dude.
Dude.
That's nice though.
Yeah, man.
I'd like to watch him and Megan Thee Stallion have sex.
Shameful. I mean, sadly we'll never get to see it. The world will never get to see it.
So now they're mad at each other.
Super mad at each other.
I bet they get back together.
No way, dude.
Come on.
He's gonna get fucking kicked. He's gonna get deported.
That's just hood love.
You think that's hood love? Well, people say he fired the gun to break the fight up. He says the assistant fired. He Yosemite Sam'd. That was my theory, is that the assistant was starting to fire, then she went, "Say hello to my little friend," and Tory Lanez came out.
Yes. Why? Yeah.
Dude, I've been researching this for 2 days. But yeah, that was it. Megan Thee Stallion. But her testimony, this is the craziest thing. When they got pulled over, she's like all blurred out. So it looks like she's naked. They left the pool party. Yeah, dude. So I think she was in the car like either naked or maybe didn't have a top on, something, because she was just getting her ass beat by 3 people.
Yeah.
And according to her testimony and the guy who was watching, apparently like abducted. So the cops pull her over.
She's in the car with them?
Yeah, dude. In the car. They're beating her ass, and then when the cops were coming, they picked her up and threw her in the car, according to the neighbors.
What?
Dude, so then she gets pulled over and her foot's bleeding, and the cops are like, "What's up?"
Wait, she had a bloody foot?
Yeah, she had a bloody foot.
She had a wet ass footy.
Wet ass foot, bro.
Yeah.
Dude. And then she goes, "I cut my foot on glass." her reasoning she gave the courts.
Well,
why
she didn't want to get shot in the head?
She said it was just during George Floyd. She didn't want the cops to shoot her. She was worried about that.
Okay.
That was her reasoning. So, and which is fishy. It's like a dude just shot you in the foot and threw you in a car, and now you're like, well, I want the cops to come up here and shoot the whole car. I was like, you just got shot.
Yeah.
What are the
Worst
odds?
case scenario just happened.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. Like you literally just got shot and abducted, and you're like, well, I don't want these guys
I
to
don't
come
want the new guys to show up and shoot me.
And abduct me. So I was kind of like, I'm sitting here, I'm going, that's kind of interesting. But then, the assistant
Dude,
apparently
horseplay.
It was horseplay. The assistant texted someone and went, Tory shot Megan. And then she went in to do a deposition and was like, yeah, I think she basically was like, he did shoot her, blah, 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 blah. And then Tory tried to drop the bag on both of them. He said, I'll give you each $1 million. Just let this all go away, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And apparently then for some reason, Megan just came back out of nowhere and started just frying him in court. And was just like, no, I'm pressing charges. Huh?
He probably didn't pay her.
Maybe. I think, but then the assistant recanted her whole statement, said, I lied to the police originally. And I don't recall I don't know what happened.
She got paid.
I think she got the $1 million, but then he ended up getting the guilty sentence.
He's guilty?
Yeah, he's guilty. They got him.
Fuck.
20. Well, the maximum
It's
penalty
life
is
in the fast lanes.
22 years. But he's not going to do 22 years. He'll probably do a year and get deported.
Where's he from?
He's Canada, bro.
What? He's Canadian?
He's Canadian, dude. He's getting kicked. She's fucked up his whole bag.
The story gets deeper and
Dude,
deeper.
it's so deep, bro. No, it's so deep.
So this is important, this story.
It's the only thing going on in the news right. I scour the news for something. There's nothing. It was just this.
Tory Lanez.
And also, remember when you heard about it? Like Tory Lanez shot her in the foot.
I remember this wasn't this like a year ago?
Yeah, it was. I think it was in 2020.
2 years ago?
2 years ago. So now out of nowhere, it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
She just went to court like, nah, actually he did shoot me. Fuck this guy. It's very strange. But now she's coming under fire because it's like she's like a snitch, I guess, or it's like it goes even deeper than that, bro. She's a Jay-Z artist, so that some people think that Tory Lanez was bragging about the fact that he wasn't giving The Rock any money, and they think that Jay-Z went, That's what some people say. Damn, bro. I know. It's so crazy.
So interesting.
It's so crazy. Oh, dude, don't get me started on the clones, dude.
Well, that's where I was hoping this was going. Who's this guy that you were watching?
Shawn Blazington.
Shawn Blazington.
Dude, it's so fun. It's the funniest shit ever.
It's a good source.
Dude, Shawnee Blaze, dude. He was breaking it down with all the clones, all the kinds of documentation.
Yeah, put it in APA or whatever, citation.
Bro, okay. Chris Tucker, do you know how he kind of like disappeared? He's actually Jay Prince.
Who's Jay Prince?
I think he was like, isn't he like Drake's like manager or something? I think Jay Prince is like the guy who does, I think he's like a manager for a lot of people.
You think he's Chris Tucker?
That's what Shawn Blazington says. He said, bro, they have the same fade, same mustache, same goatee.
CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records.
Yeah.
Whoa. Guys.
We're on to something here.
This is crazy. I'm looking at pictures of him. He looks somewhat close to Chris Tucker.
Dude,
guys,
they for some reason bring up clones.
What the fuck?
Bro, these clones are so crazy, dude. Nobody wants to hear about it.
He does look like Chris Tucker in a lot of pictures.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, that's Chris Tucker.
Apparently, Megan Thee Stallion... What actress did they say she was? Angela Bassett. So when you get old in Hollywood, they just clone you. And this is what this guy was saying. They just clone you, and then they roll out another version of you because you have the star potential.
Yeah.
So that way they don't have to find new people. They can kind of keep it all in a family. And who did he say was Beyonce's mom?
Tina Turner, who
Tina-
was also Tina Knowles.
Yeah, dude.
Tina Knowles, who was also
Bro, it goes so deep.
Bassett, who was also Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, it goes so
Whoa.
deep, dude.
So this guy thinks that instead of maybe Hollywood and music having like a formula that works,
It's clones,
they're actually
bro. It's clones.
cloning them.
It's clones
Dude,
to sell products to black women.
Yeah. See, that's what he said. He said the plan was if you can get a black lady to be beaten by a black man, she can sell a lot of products. Like he said, Rihanna's case in point. He said Rihanna got beat by Chris Brown and then secured the ultimate bag. Because then with all the publicity, launch your product and everyone feels bad. This is what this guy says. Again, I don't necessarily
This is
subscribe to it.
Lane's
This is Blazington, bro.
Blazington.
This is Blazington. Dude, they call it's just a very funny show because he's sitting there like the whole time he goes, man, that's just some bullshit. I'm so fucked up about this. And he takes callers, and it's honestly, it might be some of the funniest shit in the world. Like if anyone says anything,
Where's he from? Do you know?
I have no idea.
So he just guys call in and are like, yes.
Guys call in and they just go,
I can confirm this.
They call in, they go, bro, these clones are so crazy, bro. I'm bugging about these
Why
clones.
are they bugging about clones?
Because, bro, you can't talk to anyone about it. Dude, my brother had a guy who worked at his shop. There was
Maybe you can't talk to anyone.
You bring up clones at the family party, people are gonna freak out.
I bet that would work.
Dude, my brother knew this dude who worked at his shop, and he watched like one of these like I guess like rap conspiracy documentaries. Watched like 4 hours of it. He said he came in the next day and the dude was actually shook. He was at the job just like, fuck, dude, what the hell? JC is a pussy, dude.
I guess. Look, you gotta let the black community have that, because we get to our conspiracies get to be like the CIA.
Yep.
All this. That's the height of black authority.
Yeah.
It's like Jay-Z, Meg the Stallion. That's our like Epstein's Island, dude.
Now some people were calling in and hitting him
Even
with
though
like,
Chris Tucker was on Epstein's Island.
true. Some people were calling in and hitting him with like the 2030 agenda, and he would just kind of gloss over.
No.
Well, he was like, I'm pulling up the 2023 agenda right now. It's just a bunch of planners, and they were like, yeah. He was like, oh, I see what's going on,
What's going on?
because there was like planners, and he saw a bunch of black fiction when he pulled up the 2023 agenda, and he thought the lady was talking about like selling like calendars and like black chick lit and stuff.
I didn't understand any of this.
Yeah, it didn't. Dude, it goes left a lot of the times, but yeah, that didn't make sense. I'm sorry.
No, I'm
Well,
you gotta understand.
People were
this
bringing
is a
up
lot
like high level. People were bringing up like high level CIA type shit,
and he was saying
and
no.
he just takes it right back down to the
but
rock.
he was thinking it's calendars.
He kind of deflected from the 2030. He might be pretty savvy. And he probably didn't want his YouTube channel to get fucked up.
Yeah.
But that's that like great reset stuff.
Okay.
You know about that?
What do I know about the Great Reset?
Yeah. That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
Like COVID was the thing. That,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. I can't even speak on that. But
Yeah.
you know
New
what I'm
World
saying?
Order.
Yeah.
The globalists.
Yeah. Pretty sure they got it. I'm pretty sure they got it in the bag.
I was reading about it last. Turns out ivermectin's totally fine,
Really?
and they knew it was totally fine. And DARPA suggested it
Where?
years ago.
Where'd you see this?
It's the internet. I can't confirm if it's real or not,
For sure.
but a guy who seemed pretty smart was talking about it.
Mm.
And yeah, he was saying that DARPA had laid out like, what do you know about DARPA?
I know about them.
What is it?
A little bit. I think it's like the defense and
Yeah, you got it.
something.
It's just America's military research thing.
Yeah.
It's just a dick thing to do to be like, what do you know about that?
I know a little bit. I know Peter Daszak tried to sell it to the boys.
That fucking sack of shit, dude. What do you know about Peter Daszak?
Eco Health Alliance? Come on, bro. Bro, it goes so fucking deep, bro.
Yeah, this guy was just sitting there talking about how DARPA had suggested it to the
The FDA?
what's the CDC? What's the FDA?
Yeah, there's FDA, and then there's the National Infectious. Fauci's part of like the NSAID or some bullshit.
Well, apparently they suggested ivermectin a long time ago.
Really?
They're like, it's effective. It works.
Yeah.
If there's another COVID SARS, this works.
Yo, Google how many
Pfizer got in there
pharmaceutical
and said,
products there are.
No.
How many pharmaceutical products are on the market? Do me a favor, Shawn Blazington.
Damn. I never even considered what that number could be.
Bro,
What do you think it is?
you ready to go deep?
What do you think that number is? It's got to be fucking
It's probably 5,000.
astronomical.
It's probably 5,000.
It's probably like 90
How many is it?
fucking million.
5,000?
20,000.
20,000.
Whoa, 90 million.
Bruh, look up how many of those products actually cure diseases. 20,000 pharmaceutical products. How many cure diseases, bro? Hit me with the fucking documentation. How many think cure diseases? I'll give you a hint.
Is this from Blazington?
Antibiotics.
Are
No,
you
I saw this.
just doing Blazington?
No. I saw this on something else. It's just antibiotics, they say.
What do you mean?
The only pharmaceuticals that actually cure a disease.
Oh, are antibiotics?
Antibiotics.
Okay.
The rest of them,
None.
I don't know.
No diseases are cured.
dude. They came out with the fucking SSRI stuff. That's based on a theory that apparently, if you look at it, it didn't actually hold weight. It wasn't like abundantly clear that that's the case. That depression's caused by your brain not reuptaking serotonin.
They're just dishing those things out.
That could go either way. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not very. It's not very scientific. What you guys got? It's antibiotics, man. It's 500. God damn it! I'm just trying to prove a point.
Finding it. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
it seems
slow
like a
as
hard
hell.
one, dude.
What are you guys on fucking TikToks, dude?
There's one. World Health Organization
Jesus.
said
No, those liars. Don't
Yeah.
fuck them.
460 different pharmaceuticals. That's something.
Psh, probably 460 pharmaceutical companies, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe.
when you think about it.
What the hell's going on with you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Nothing. No. I'd like to hear more about this character.
He's nice, man.
What's he look like? What's he sound like?
Nobody
you don't
knows.
see this guy at all.
Oh, it's a podcast?
His screen is just like, it's just flashes of pictures going up, and he just sits there and talks to people. And anyone who calls him up, if they start like fucking up at all, roasted.
Really?
Roasted, dude.
Yeah, like when he found when the
It's Blazington?
that's him.
Dude. He literally, like, if any
looks
lady
like Chris
calls,
Tucker.
he immediately starts getting sexy. He goes, I'm doing amazing right now. How are you doing? Dude, it's so funny. Tell me about yourself.
What's it
Ma.
called? What's his YouTube page?
Sean Blazington.
It's just Sean Blazington.
Yeah,
Sean
it's
Blazington TV
nice.
on YouTube?
Yeah,
He's got
check it out.
400,000 subscribers.
What?
He's nice. He's killing
Clouded,
it.
dude.
Oh, shit.
He's killing it.
I thought you guys found a guy with like 20 listeners.
No, man.
He's clouded.
Damn.
Very funny. But
Oh,
either way.
I take back my disrespect.
Yeah, he's
The Lord Blazington.
but yeah, dude, that apparently the boosters are getting really weird too. I watched a guy who was like a doctor who's been covering this the whole time, saying that the new bivalent boosters, the one where you get the Wuhan strain and now the like past one. He was saying that was tested on 6 to 12 lab rats, and that's what they based the findings on. They rolled it out. It was like, dude, yeah. According, this is like this guy's a legit doctor who's been like covering it the whole time, and he's not like he's not like ridiculous. He'll be like, yeah, you know, it help people if you're older, blah blah blah. But yeah, they're saying the new one, and it's based off the flu vaccine. Tries to predict. They like go, you know, like down south or something. They try to like, okay, what are you guys dealing with now? Maybe we'll have that later. They were saying they're hitting us with shit we already processed
Well,
in
like
our
in
body.
Brazil?
Yeah,
I saw that. I went to when I was looking at the ivermectin stuff, I tried to do that. You can't even read it.
really?
I tried to look at like the New England Medical Journal about it.
Yeah.
It's fucking gibberish.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
It's gibberish. And then it has citations about like adverse effects from ivermectin. And it has a citation. So I clicked the citation. It's very easy to cross-reference it. It just took me to some study in Brazil that was, again, gibberish.
Yeah.
This time in Portuguese.
Oh,
And then I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to a book about Hitler and go to sleep. And that's what I did.
it is nice. Every time I go online, I'm like, I'm finally going to get to the bottom.
It's time
of
to get
this.
to the bottom of this.
I never do.
No. I'm going to look at pictures of hot ladies on Instagram. That's how they keep you locked in, dude. They don't
The
want
ladies?
you. They
I
don't
don't-
want you to be able to read the journal.
I don't fucking the algo at all. I don't go through that like real part of Instagram.
No, my algo's healed.
Mine's,
it's
I'm
fully
telling
cats.
you, mine's factory fresh. Mine's like if you open up a brand new YouTube account.
Really?
It's like these 5 amazing tricks. Wow.
Yeah.
Check out the voice.
Although I've been getting tricked on Twitter a lot.
Really?
A lot of these spam articles. Like, what do they look like now? I'm like, let's take a look. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I got
Son of a bitch.
To be fair, on the internet the other day I got tricked on like celebrities who lost their fortunes article. It's all
Yeah, they get
it's
me.
all tax evasion. Every single one of them is like tax evasion, tax evasion, tax evasion, tax evasion. I don't understand. They just don't know, like no celebrities pay their taxes.
Yeah.
It's like step 1, dude.
They fudge up.
Pay your fucking taxes.
It's hard to pay
You're
taxes.
making $1 million bucks. All you
Yeah.
gotta do is set aside like 25, 30%.
Yeah.
Just don't, that's not yours. I get it.
I think that's probably hard.
But what do you
some
have,
of them.
millions of dollars?
Yeah. It's party time.
Yeah.
I just bought you're buying a mansion.
I guess so.
Pool party for 7 months.
I guess so. But I'm
Next thing
saying
you know, you go, shit.
you're literally fucked.
Yeah, and then they put handcuffs on you.
Yeah, they were.
You have to go home.
I like had a bail. I was reading so many. I'm like, give me something juicy. It's
Yeah.
just tax evasion, tax evasion. I think, yeah, I'm not going to recount the article, but Lindsay Lohan tax evasion.
No.
So I thought hers was more like cocaine and like
Yeah.
crashing cars and stuff. But
I
now it
think
turns
that's
out,
also,
tax evasion.
yeah, they get them, dude. It's like fucking Capone. Like, we can't get her on the cocaine. She's
Yeah,
too
true.
sly. She's too slick. I had a nice train ride here today.
How was it?
I ran into a tough tactic because I like to look as disheveled as possible and spread out on the 2 chairs.
Yeah.
Hopefully no one sits with me.
Good move.
Then you run into a problem that the only people that will sit with you, especially on a sold out car, is somebody equally insane.
Yikes.
They'll say, scoot over. I went fucking elbow to elbow with some fucking old psycho. It was tough. And also I was watching White Lotus on my phone. So it looked like I was watching pornography about, half the time.
Yeah.
Watching the first season. It's very good.
First season's great. Yeah.
Yeah, first season's good.
Sure, it's great.
I think you have a bias though, because I watched the second one before I watched the first one. I'm like, second one's better.
I think the second one's better.
The second one I think is
I think it's
better.
more believable.
I thought people were telling me the first one's better.
Most people were saying that. I watched the second.
I think
I
it's
watched the
just because they
second one.
watched the first one first.
I watched the second one late, and I was telling Brittany, I was like, the second season's actually better.
Yeah, I think so
Way
too.
more believable plot line. First season's funny, but I was like, the first season gets like
Not that far into it.
I won't say anything, but it gets like you're like, all right, it's
Yeah.
kind of cool, but like the second one, I think is like, still is a little
It
ridiculous.
is your
but
style of comedy though.
Love it, dude.
Just dudes at wits end doing all types of weird shit.
I love
getting
it,
fucked up, throwing their lives away.
dude. The one part
Trying to butt fuck.
yep, the one part that's me. The one part I really,
Yeah, I was watching it. I was like, Matt's gotta love this shit.
I love it, dude. In the second season, when they were talking about how it's like, I just feel bad for men because they're just all alone in their own little world, and I was watching, and they cut to the dude's jet skiing. It's like,
Yeah, that part was great. Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, that was fun. So I had that going on.
So who sat next to you?
Just an old man. I'm not gonna say what race he was.
Yeah.
If I had to get I actually think he was a gay man.
Really?
But I could have been White Lotus brained.
True.
I think he was a gay man. He was with another man. He was with a partner.
And they split up?
And I could hear him trying to get people to switch seats. And I was like, no fucking chance, dude.
Really?
I'm on a window seat. No chance.
Damn, you're like a senator blocking gay
I
marriage.
just kept I was like, I'm not switching so you and your pal can sit together.
Yeah, dude.
You're adults.
You should have been like, I would switch, but I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with 2 60-year-olds being like, can we sit together?
There
It's like,
should be
no.
a moratorium on the age of being gay.
Yes.
You can't be elderly and gay. For sure not. I agree.
I'm not worried about their gayness. I'm worried about adult men
It's not
being
their
like,
gayness.
I want to sit with someone else. It's like,
Well, isn't that what we're talking about? That's being gay as hell.
it's as gay as it gets, but not in the homosexuality
I know.
sense.
I'm talking about I have no problem with the homosexuality at all. It's just
Yes.
there should be a time limit on it. That's all I'm saying.
On acting like a sissy.
Yeah, just being gay. You can't be gay when you're 60. At that point, it's just like, all right, you guys vow of celibacy, no more
Yeah.
gay stuff. It's too fucked up.
No, but even if it was a guy and a woman, if the
Oh,
man
dude, that
was
shit's
the
crazy.
one, if the man that was like, we're trying to sit together.
I ride
Like,
even harder
no.
against that. That's
No.
dude, that should be illegal for a dude to
Yeah.
ask that. It's like, bro, you guys, how long has been married? 40 years?
That's where
I'm throwing you the alley-oop to go sit by
Yeah.
yourself on a fucking train. What are you doing, dude?
That's where that gay gets a little confusing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought you
Oh,
meant acting gay, not being gay.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
literally being
A homosexual versus
gay.
being a gay dude.
Homosexual versus gay, for sure. No, there's a huge distinction. But dude,
Yeah.
I've seen that before on airplanes where like couples in their 60s are like, we're trying to sit together, or like they end up having to sit like split aisle and they're like, oh, and it's like, dude, fucking hit the back, bro.
Yeah.
You got 2 hours of
Jackpot.
fucking peace and
Close
P
your
and
eyes.
Q, dude. P and fucking Q.
Snoring. I was snoring on the train, dude. I
Nice.
just clearly have sleep apnea.
Were you snoring? Or do you think,
You think the guy snuck one in me?
you're sleeping?
Oh, excuse me.
He's just standing up with his dick in your mouth.
Dude, no, I had the tray down.
Yeah, you're
You gotta
blocking.
block
Good
that.
call, good call.
There's one thing. That's
Good
what those are for. Nobody's eating on the Amtrak. You have to. There's a cafe car. Those are strictly to prevent homosexual men
Fucking
from putting their genitals in your face.
no, thank you.
And I got screwed too because on the way there was a woman sitting next to me. Great.
Oh, you had a 3-row.
No. At first, then the second everyone got off, she got up to go to another one. I was like, son of a fuck. At Philly, she switched. I was like, shit.
Do you feel it and you're like and you're sitting on an airplane, you're waiting for people to get on next to you, and like a girl sits next to you or a train or whatever. Does your body react to someone entering like your space if it's a girl? Like, do you kind of get a little charged up? Not on like any scandalous stuff, but like, do you ever get on an airplane, like a girl sits down next to you and your whole like all the cells in your body start going,
Oh, we're in love now. Yes, obviously. Everyone has that.
and you're like sitting there quiet the whole time, like, I wonder if she's
Should
thinking
we start
about
talking? You're like, White Lotus, huh? Just got headphones on.
Yeah, when I went out to Vegas.
Thankfully, I only fly first class now, so there's
Nice.
almost no women.
True.
It's just it's the
Patriarchy.
old white men up front.
That's that curtain between first class and coach. It's
Yes.
a patriarchy blocker, dude. It's fucking
blocking it. It's time for the white men to sit up front and cough and burp together. Snore loudly.
Yep. Get the girls. Girls can get up there.
Girls in the back.
They just go. And they
Yeah.
walk. You don't see that many women in first class, I guess.
Wives. A lot of babes.
Yeah,
A lot of
true.
the wives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True,
But it
true,
is
true.
mostly old men.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. I like that walk. I always walk, and when I walk onto the plane, if I see them on first class, I always look at them and go, bruh,
He goes conducting business.
bro, you should switch with me right now.
You better be conducting business. That's what I tell them.
Yeah, I go,
I say,
bro.
is this Wi-Fi working for you? My laptop's not. And then I play Total War.
I might start doing the opposite and go up to first class and make, bro, I'm trying not to sit with my wife. Can we switch? Bro, I'd really like to not
One
dude,
day
please.
somebody would respect that.
Bro,
Someone would go, bro, I know.
bro, I would love to fly at peace and quiet with my wife and 2 kids, but if you could
Will you
switch
go
with me,
sit
that'd
with
be
my 2
huge.
kids
Would
in
you go
the- in
help
the
my wife
back?
and my 2 kids? And then look around the plane and be like, the fucking believe this fucking guy? I'm a seat giver upper. I'll give up seats. But
Yeah, I would too. If
it's got to be real.
they're
Exactly.
reasonable, dude. I'm not. I heard that guy starting to talk when he was 60 about him and his friend sitting together. And I was,
No, that's bullshit.
Bro.
Remember the blind guy who got on in Australia and the one dude wouldn't give up a seat?
yes,
It was crazy.
that was crazy.
He needed the front row so he can like get right on and get right off. And the guy was like, nah, I need the leg space. And it's like, that's the kind of stuff I
And the
fantasize
stewardess
about.
was like,
The stewardess
all
was
right.
pissed.
yeah, they're like, cool, man.
Yeah.
Very reasonable of you.
Yeah. Gave him a little bit of attitude and I thought it was kind of warranted.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing stuff. Brittany flew out to London with Chloe, and there was a seat with a bassinet, and Brittany was like, "Can I get that? Because I have a baby," and they were like, "Nah."
Yeah.
I was like, "Bruh."
What do you mean the seat had a bassinet?
So there was like a certain row where they have on the international flights, they have like a little crib in front of you, so there's a little bit of extra room because there's a little bassinet. You can put your baby in the bassinet and like kind of
wow.
chill, and they'll sleep. And the person, had no baby. They were just like, "Nah."
Nice.
Crazy, bro.
Speaking of the Australia flight, I made my niece and sister watch Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Did
I
you?
was like, you guys are going to cry so hard. Within a minute, my sister's snoring, dude.
What the hell?
I said, wake up.
Yeah,
I was
watch
slapping
this.
the couch. She's like, what? She's like, you're snoring. She's like, I was not. I was like, you're fucking snoring this whole movie. I'm sitting there crying, dude.
What?
Still
What,
holds
Denise?
up.
How
Cried
was
my
Denise?
eyes out. Niece toughed it out.
Yeah,
She watched it. It's a tough girl movie, actually.
I know.
It's very hard.
I know.
And then the snorer,
Yeah.
slamming Sarah,
Yeah.
fucking wakes up and she's like, what? What's happening? I was like, I literally, I cannot explain this.
That would kill me. Yeah, that
This
was
is impossible.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
The whole movie's fantastic. Like, there's just
It's
weird shit going
crazy.
on. So she would wake up and the daughter would be, turning someone into a clown.
Yeah, I might
what?
watch that with Brittany on New Year's Eve.
It's nice.
Yeah, I might put that on for us.
It is a nice, loving movie. It made me feel very good afterwards.
Dude, it honestly might be my favorite.
That's what
movie.
I said. I was like, wait till you see this. It's one of my favorite movies. And the beginning's tough.
Yeah,
That first half hour is tough to get people locked in.
yeah, but not guys like us, not creatives.
No, it took me. Matt, I'll be truthful with you.
Really,
I'd love to lie and tell you, yes, I got right into it.
really.
Ari Shafir had offered, he told me to go see this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'm not going to tell you anything about it. Just go sit there and watch it. Because he didn't know what it was. And he sat down and watched it. And it was
Yeah.
crazy. Same thing.
Yeah.
I watched the first 10 minutes. I was like, Ari's such a fucking bitch. Fuck this movie. And I turned it off. And then the first time I watched it was on that flight with you.
What,
I was sobbing, dude.
dude? That was.
I was sobbing on that plane.
It had me. I've turned it on. I said, I do. I'll watch anything though. I tried watching The Circle today. I wanted to have just cool podcast fodder, so I tried to watch The Circle on Netflix. Dude,
What's The Circle?
I have nothing to say about it. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's that show where people pretend to be. I literally got I think 11 minutes in. I was when I can't. I don't care. I'm not.
What
doing
is
this.
it though?
It's a show, or it's like a social media competition where people sit in an apartment and just send each other texts.
Yes.
They just
And
video
it's
people.
like a dating show with social media. Am I
Didn't
wrong?
even get that far, but you can catfish. You can also use a fake profile apparently. So I don't know how they'd actually meet up. But I should have watched more to bring it up.
Yeah.
But I literally had to turn it off.
Watched a little Love After Lockup. My sister watches nothing but dog shit, dude.
What's Love After Lockup?
Exactly. It's a reality show of dudes getting out of prison, coming home to their babes.
Oh,
It's actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
I was watching
dude.
one of those black dudes was coming home and he was a rapper, went to jail for drugs, got picked up in a Beamer with fucking suicide doors. I was like,
sick.
sweet.
You got to show out.
I
get
am
out.
locked in on this. They're all in it was all in like Harrisburg and Philly too.
Really?
Yeah, I was excited. They were in Harrisburg. I was like, hey,
What?
we made it.
Dude, getting picked up in jail with the suicide doors is shit.
And he went home. His wife had a stripper pole in the house now.
Nice.
Pretty sweet.
It's not a
I was
good
excited
sign
about
coming
it.
home from jail.
Yeah.
You're like, what's
Well,
it's for you?
Of course.
It's for you. Be like,
What have you been up to?
Start thinking about all that stuff she sent you. You go, what the heck? How did you get that stuff? Why'd she have a stripper pole to celebrate for him?
Yeah. She's been practicing.
Jesus.
She did cool moves.
It's like, dude,
I
jail.
don't think he gives a fuck what she was up to, dude. He
yeah,
just got out of
he's
jail.
happy to get out. How long was he in for, did they say?
I think 6 years.
Jeez.
I could be wrong. I was getting my information from Slam and Sarah. I only saw it momentarily. She's not the most reliable source. Then I passed out on the couch.
What?
Woke up to my
That's
sister.
what you get.
My sister watching Moonfall. Arguably the worst movie I've ever seen in
What's
my life.
Moonfall?
I think it's called Moonfall. It's about the moon crashing into the earth.
That is a girl fantasy, though.
I couldn't believe it.
That is a girl fantasy.
It's
Oh
the
my
longest fucking dude. I like woke up and it was on, and I fell asleep, and then I woke up and it was on, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Is it just the moon?
What are you watching?
Slowly getting bigger and bigger, and girls
Yes.
going, "Oh my god, it's gonna get us."
Well,
It's
don't
gonna
worry.
fuck my cycle
Halle
up.
Berry's there to fucking take control.
What?
Halle Berry's the bad bitch in charge of NASA, ready to take on the moon.
What?
And then they're like, we're out of spaceships, and they're like, all right, shut it down, fuck it, we're all dead. And she's like, hold on, I have an idea. What if we took a rocket ship from a museum? And they're like, get everybody back together, we're putting the fucking ship up. So then they get the thing together, they're preparing it for launch. They're like, one of the engines is out. They're like, all right, everybody, thank you,
It's been nice.
it's time to go home.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, what if we don't use all the engines? They're like, fuck it, we just sent everyone home. They keep they keep giving up. The whole movie, everyone's like, well, fuck it then.
We're gonna
It's
die.
like, well, the moon's coming.
Yeah, the
We
moon's
got to do something.
moon's gonna crash.
Everyone
in.
just keeps being like, you know what? We good effort, everyone.
What about all the missiles and shit? Couldn't we just nuke the moon?
Yeah, that's.
We should fucking
you know
nuke
how
the
the
moon. We should
military
nuke
is.
the
dude.
fucking moon.
You know how
dude.
these movies are, the sci-fi movies. It's always the scientists are like, don't.
Yeah.
We give us time. We can fix this, and it's
Yeah.
like. The fucking general comes in. He's like, God damn it, Mr. President, we don't have time for this. Fire the nukes.
So what do they end up doing? Just shooting a rocket?
We didn't watch the end of it. The Chargers game came on. Chargers Colts came on. Slam and Sarah had to be. There was a mutiny. Phil came in. Me and Phil came in and mutinied.
That
Sarah.
does suck for girls, is their TV shows do fall to the wayside a lot.
Well, that's what happened. That's when we pressed pause. So we're watching it, and it was like, all right, how much time's left? Because there's 10 minutes until the game starts. We hit pause. 45 minutes fucking left in this movie. The movie doesn't end.
What?
It doesn't end. Moonfall might not end.
It just goes
I don't know.
It's just a
I
continuous live
don't
stream.
know if it's over. It was so bad. Oh, you gotta see it.
It's
Oh,
about the
it,
moon falling into the earth.
it was nice though because Phil came in with some hot guesses. There's because Phil likes to walk into a room and say, "What is this?"
Yeah.
And then a wild guess. Like he came in, there was of course there was a tsunami scene.
Yeah.
There's
the ocean is probably wild.
the fat librarian guy from Game of Thrones. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Sam.
Yep.
Whatever. He's in it. So my dad sees a big tidal wave and then that guy and he goes, "What is it? Jack Black? What's this movie? Tsunami?" And I was like, "Yes, this is Jack Black in the movie Tsunami." He's like, "I never heard of this." He started.
It's funny because in his head he was like, nice, nailed
Got it. He was like, I knew it. I knew the movie Tsunami starring Jack Black. He's like, what the hell's going on? He was not pleased. It's like the moon.
Oh my god.
The moon's getting bigger. Yeah, it was fun.
Dude, there's nothing that would make a girl hornier than the moon crashing into the earth. Chicks would fucking freak, dude. Oh my god, it's falling on
We're
us.
all gonna die. I knew it.
Damn, dude, imagine having the phases of the moon tat on your back too.
You'd look like a real dumbass.
You would.
when that thing came crashing down.
Big full moon. You say, what the hell is a big, dark, dusty rock? Doesn't look anything.
Oh, shit.
It sucks.
Yeah.
That would stink. If
Yeah.
that-
Those movies are all the exact same. They're like, we have a bunker in Colorado only for the elites. Every time. They're like, Mr. President, we've got to blow up that fucking moon. Not yet. I've got a woman scientist on the inside. We can save the moon.
But I don't understand what the rocket ended up doing to it.
I don't even know if they fired a rocket. Turns out the moon's an alien.
What?
Yeah, there's an alien inside. I was kind of upset about that. I was hoping the moon was going to hit the Earth. I don't want to spoil it for you, but
That's okay.
about 4 hours in, it turns out there's an alien inside the moon.
And what's the alien do? Like,
The
sorry
moon,
about
you
that.
would actually like this. The moon is actually a superstructure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. That alien's built to harvest. The moon was a collapsed sun,
Okay.
and they built this giant megastructure around it to harness its power. And a
Nice.
secret alien fucking monster came in and started disrupting it. So
That's
we had
where-
to kill the parasite that was destroying this megastructure on the moon.
That's where
Sounds sweet.
You didn't even finish it, but it was still going on.
The alien thing was coming out and attacking the spaceship with Halle Berry, Game of Thrones guy in it. And then we had to turn it off.
Does she fuck
We
that
had to
dude
watch
from Game of Thrones?
Chargers Colts, the shootout. No, she didn't fuck him. In fact,
That'd be sick. if she
every
sucked
time
his dick in
somebody
space.
saw him, there was like a real disdain for him.
Really?
I don't get it. Everybody's like cool and nice, but the second they saw like a fat, disheveled guy, they were like, every scene.
What the
They'd be
hell?
like, hi, I'm nice to meet you. And they'd be like, who is this? It's like,
Was he like the expert though? Who had all the knowledge?
he was like
secretly?
the conspiracy guy.
Really?
Yeah, that was right all along.
What?
I mean, again, the more I'm explaining it, the more Moonfall sounds pretty good.
No, I know what you mean. They're hitting every single trope they
Yeah,
could.
it was the worst.
That's crazy. Get out of here.
He's the guy who
God
discovers it first. He's
damn
in
it, he's
a
right.
trailer.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. I always wondered how they do that when they cast and they're like, we need you to play a guy who nobody fucking likes.
Yeah.
Utterly repelled by your presence. He's like, yeah, I think I could do that.
Yeah. I think it was I looked it up because I was like, this movie had to cost. I was hitting slamming Sarah with it. I was like, how much do you think this movie cost to make? She's like, $1 million. I was like,
Yeah.
what are you, a fucking idiot? It was like $160 million.
I never even heard of it.
Moonfall, big time box office smash.
It's one of the most expensive independently made films ever.
Yeah.
What?
I think it was
138 to
I think it was made
146
independent
million.
by the Chinese.
Ooh.
Really?
Look who made it up.
Oh.
It had to be.
They wish they could drop
This
the
has
moon on us.
Megalodon written all over it. One of those-
Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich. Was there a company or just one guy made it?
It says it was what? German.
What are they up to? What do these Germans want from us?
How the fuck would
Why'd
you?
they give us Moonfall?
I don't know.
He co-wrote, directed, and produced it.
It would probably like
Damn, that guy sucks.
they would probably like the moon to fall on their nation's history.
Yeah.
Fucking embarrassing.
Remember
as
what
it
they
is.
did?
It's crazy, dude. I still to this day don't understand how we still even like talk to Germany about anything.
Yeah.
It's like,
Especially
dude,
they keep trying to take the high road on us. It's like, dude,
Constantly.
you guys are being
Constantly,
such pussies.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You guys holocausted in the 1900s.
Like we went to Iraq. They're like, you shouldn't do that. We're like, Germany,
yeah.
shut the fuck
How
up.
about you
dude.
guys fucking keep it quiet for a little
Yeah.
bit? Yeah, like we're gonna get electric cars now. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. Bet you wish you had.
Who's making them? BMW? Volkswagen? You fucking freaks.
Yeah, we
Actually,
have.
BMW.
If we have a good president, you know, like you guys, we
Yeah.
recycle our bottles. It's like you guys holocausted Jewish people,
You
guys.
guys killed everyone.
Yeah, you guys try to take over the world. Remember, you guys tried to take over the world and then kill the Jews just
Twice.
because? Twice, dude. And we got to sit down and G7 with them. Like, nah, dude,
No.
get them out of my
Get
G6.
them out. I like the Japanese in
G6.
there. I like having them in there. Talking
Yeah.
shop.
Yep,
But they're also on the naughty list.
they've atoned.
They have.
They've atoned.
They're fucking quiet.
Yeah,
They don't talk shit. Germany talks shit. They're like, we have windmills. It's like, dude, scram.
yeah. I know.
We know what
look,
you've done.
We can't let you go. We should cap their GDP because we know what you guys do. If you guys get too high on your horses,
That's what happened after World War One. They're like, you guys can't have this stuff. And they were like, okay, yeah. Then they just made it. They were like, you guys can't have an army. They're like, well, we're gonna have an army.
yeah, bro.
We're not gonna do anything. We promise. We're getting everybody. Fuck.
So unfortunate for them. They had to go and do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I fell asleep to Hitler last night. I was listening to Sweet Tales of Adolf.
What was he up to?
He's such a little bitch about everything.
Was he
dude.
really?
Yeah, he just lies. He just lies. He rewrote his history, so it's hard to tell.
What do you mean?
That's what's tough about biographies about Hitler. It's because once he took power, he rewrote, glorified everything he ever did.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm at the part where he's...
I mean, I had a couple points. He could have left a couple things out if he had control of the narrative.
If I had complete control of the narrative.
There's a couple things he missed in his biography. And I killed so many Jews.
They got him at the end.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that part, it was hard to hide.
Yeah, true.
He tried to hide some of it.
They busted right before he could erase his own Wikipedia. They were like, "Got him!"
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, he all those like beer hall speeches he would give, he'd say like the communists would show up, we'd beat the fuck out of them.
Oh no!
It's like the closest we can do is find police reports from after the fact, and it's like, nah, dude.
Do you think so?
You're
saying
you guys weren't beating people's asses.
Germany fell in the clutches of pretty much a guy who like claimed to get pussy at the beach last summer and was like, "Yo, dude,
at the highest level."
Oh no!
It's like, and then I was giving a speech, and then like fucking 20 communists came in. We all beat the fuck out of them, and everyone saw us beat them up. So they were like, "We want to be Nazis too." Like, wow, that's cool, Adolf.
Did you think when he started that, he had any idea like it would completely crumble and the world would ever like talk about Nazis with disdain? Really?
Yeah, they've talked about it.
Really?
Yeah, they have a lot of these quotes where Goebbels is like, "If we go down, we're bringing everyone with us. This is it."
Was that why they killed the Jews?
Yeah.
Well, if we're going down, we're bringing
Truthfully,
really?
I think that's like the whole final solution thing started with like, it's not looking good for us, but we can kill all the Jews so that our kids have a good world. Yeah, they had like a fucked up.
That was like last ditch effort.
Kind of.
That wasn't like the plan from all. Because aren't they trying to like kill?
They thought they were going to win before they started doing that. Yes.
Didn't they kill other people too?
Yeah, Catholics.
How many of our
they
brothers
killed like
in the
20 of us,
concentration camps?
but that's a lot.
Hey man, a life's a life.
A life's a life, exactly.
Yeah.
They got the homosexuals. They got the guys swapping seats on the train.
How many of those boys? What are the numbers on the other groups?
On the train too.
What are the numbers on the other groups?
Not very much. Gypsies got it pretty bad.
Did they?
I was onto a pretty good joke there.
What?
The homosexuals on the trains to a concentration camp trying to switch seats so they could sit together. But gypsies got it pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
What are gypsies? Are they just like...
I thought it was Romanians back then.
But like,
but now there's
ancestrally from like Italy.
Are they dudes who just never like lived in a town or something?
I have no fucking idea.
I don't know what the fuck they are either. So
yeah, they're like the Gypsy King.
There was a reality show about gypsies.
Yeah.
That show actually was pretty sick. They all do blacktop.
Yeah.
They all drive around pickup trucks, do blacktop, and then just go to a wedding and fucking freak out and fight the whole family.
That's the only thing I ever saw was them fighting at weddings. That's the only thing I ever saw.
They get blacktop.
We might have watched it together. Yeah, I've only seen that scene. And they're all in like steampunk outfits. They're all dressed like fucking dickheads.
I know. Yeah, those guys probably. I mean, I know they got big upped and snatched that like looked really cool, but I'd imagine those guys stink pretty badly.
Gypsies?
Yeah.
One of them killed my great grandfather.
I know, dude. I know.
Doc fucking whatever. I forget his name already. Beat my grandpa to death.
What a piece of shit.
Tricked him.
Tricked him into the woods.
Doc Gardner.
Ran him over with his wooden wagon.
Fucking
piece of shit.
Grandpa Dylan was too trusting.
Yeah. What's their deals? Don't they say like they'll like cheat you or something? Like gypsies will say that you'll seal your driveway.
They're tricky guys.
They gyp you. That's what it is.
They gyp you.
In the caravan, like a snatch. Remember that?
Yeah. Like, I'll come out and seal this driveway, no problem. I'll just take that $300 and they just go, ha ha.
And then on to the next town.
They go to the wedding and fight their cousin right away. Sweet, now I go to my cousin's wedding and fight him.
Nice. I finally saved up enough money from ripping.
Did the Nazis get attacked for killing all the gypsies too?
No, it's kind of an afterthought. But
I never hear anyone talk about it.
They got how many gypsies died? No.
Yeah, Romanians.
Jesus Christ, you two, dude.
Romanian.
This whole podcast is out of whack, dude. And it starts with you guys.
Numbers.
What are the Catholics looking at?
There was about 5,000 Catholics killed in Poland.
What? Jesus, dude.
They got about 2,000 Jehovah's Witnesses too. But the disabled is like almost
like that. I can see like dead skin cells floating in it. Wait, how many Jehovah's
Guys,
Witnesses?
we're getting stats.
They got about 2,000 to 5,000 Jehovah's Witnesses.
I think that's inflated. I think the Jehovah's Witnesses are lying about how many of them died.
Yep.
It says 5,000 to 15,000 homosexuals.
What?
Depends on who,
80,000 to 200,000 Freemasons, which is like, I don't even know.
Freemasons.
Isn't that still around?
Yeah.
And then disabled is like 300,000.
What?
Disabled?
Yeah, like handicapped people, yeah.
Fuck.
How the fuck they get those guys?
And then around 130 to 500,000 Romanians, which is, if you were saying, that's the gypsies. Around 500K.
That's
a lot of
so many
gypsies.
people, dude.
25,000 in Auschwitz alone.
Don't say it with a delight.
25,000
That's
what?
just crazy. Roma killed.
Oh, gypsies.
Yeah.
Damn, they were snatching up the handicap too?
Yeah. That was early.
Yikes.
It was like step one.
Really?
Like we got to purify. It was all eugenics.
Yeah.
Alcoholics, they were getting fucking sterilized.
Yeah.
Gay dudes. I like the gay dudes 15 to 5. 10,000 of those dudes were like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not gay, dude. I'm a gypsy. You get in there, you're like, first off, number one, I'm not here for that.
Dude, imagine your family snitching you to the Nazis. Being just a little bit light in the low.
One night you get drunk at the the brew house. You kiss a guy.
Oh.
You kiss a guy in the alleyway and some fucking Nazis in your face like, you're coming with me. Fuck. Where, dude? Fucking Dachau. It's like, fuck, for kissing?
This is crazy. I mean, it must have been all just, dude. Imagine trying to hide. There's probably a lot of people trying to hide. Like, imagine your son was like handicapped or like a little bit deaf or something. You had to kind of hide. You had to hide him, and the Nazis come in. You're fucking no.
Yeah.
Just ripping your fucking.
You'd be like, Jacob, you see he doesn't look. You'd be like, never mind. He's not deaf. I said never mind. That's why he didn't turn his head.
Yeah, that must have sucked, dude. Them just coming and snagging. That's fucking merciless.
It's the most evil shit of all time.
That's crazy.
It's truly like the worst thing ever.
Which, like I've said it before, that's when women get all weird about height on their dating profiles.
Little Nazi-esque.
Nazis.
Nazi-esque.
Very Nazi-ish,
For
dude.
certain.
Yeah, a lot of very eugenic-y, dude.
I do think that is in women's biology.
Dude.
Eugenics to be like who's the tallest, strongest.
Yeah.
Yep.
They love that stuff.
So the Nazis had girl brains.
Pretty much. It is girl stuff.
That's total girl stuff. What
Like
they
we
did.
just went tall.
Like we didn't lose
hot.
World War One. It wasn't our fault. It was actually Jews' faults. Nah, dude, you guys were pussies. You lost.
Yeah, lost fair and square.
Fair and square. They tried with their little fucking gas. They started using gas on World War One.
Girl weapons.
Girl weapons.
Big time girl weapons.
It's a complete girl weapon.
Gas, dude.
Gas is the ultimate girl
Gas
weapon,
is a
dude.
big time-
I've mustered it out of a couple rooms.
Yeah, dude. That is such a like. They're like
Oh yes, I got a good story. So I took my girlfriend to the airport. She's back home and drove my dad's vehicle.
mm-hmm.
As soon as my girlfriend gets out of the car, it's time to unleash. It's time to unleash the gas canisters.
Yeah, for sure.
I've farted insane farts, dude. Insane. So I get home, park the car, forget all about it. My dad got in the car a half hour later at least. He said he got in the car. It smelled like someone shit in the car. Like he was looking for the shit. Because he was taking the car to get a car wash. He said he got in the car and he was like, God damn it. He said he had to drive with the windows down. It was making me laugh so hard. Dude, hotboxing someone's car. And then an hour later, a half hour later.
What did he called you right away? He said,
No, he told me that night. He was furious. He was like, because I farted while we were watching Moonfall. And he was like, it's all you do. I got in the car. I thought someone left a damn turd in there. It was killing me. I was laughing so hard. He tried to get mad about it. He tried to get mad, dude. He was genuinely upset.
left a damn turd in
He's
there.
like, I don't know how you have a girlfriend. You just sit around farting all the time. Like, you fucking fart all the time. He was like, I fart about an average, more or less. He was like, and I was like, you really think for real? And he was trying to be pissed. And I was like, honestly, look at me. You think you fart fucking average, dude? You think you fart just as much as every other person? He was like, all right, I'll tell you, above average. It's good. The Gillis boys just watching football, talking shop.
Getting mad about farts is the only thing funnier than farts.
Getting mad at farts is so fucking funny, dude.
Seriously, dude, fucking knock it off.
Jesus Christ. Go outside. He's like, I get up and I go to the bathroom if I'm going to be doing that.
What's the dinner table policy at your house?
If you fart at the dinner table, it's on. Dude. It's a battle.
Yeah,
but sometimes he can't hide this.
Yeah, we used to get in trouble for farting. We had to earn it. You had to become men.
Yeah.
You got to become 18 to fart at the dinner table.
I actually agree with that. I started being able to fart at the table around then.
Yeah.
And then Phil, he can't hide his excitement. He tries to be upset.
It's so fun.
He'll break a laugh while he's like, Shane, you don't fucking do that. I'll tell you what though, it doesn't. Women have no threshold for it. If I fart at the dinner, sometimes my mom will leave.
Really?
I can fart my mom to bed.
She'd
be at dinner. I can unleash a fart. She'd be like, I spent all day making this, and you sit here and you booper.
Women hate the word fart. Yeah. I get in trouble for it in my house, dude. Brittany's like, say toot to my daughters. I'm like, it's called a fart.
Yeah, it's a
fart.
Fart.
It's a fart. She's like, no, we don't say that. We say pooted. It's like, it's fucking fart. What are you talking about? Pooted.
Booper. My mom said booper.
I don't know why they can't do it.
Nothing makes me happier than going up in my parents' room, my mom having just dumped.
Oh, dude.
Going and be like, whoa, yeah, what the fuck? It's like, oh, yours are worse.
Yeah, that'll kill him.
It's great. Do it to any woman. It's so funny.
It destroys
my girlfriend dumps here. I'm all over it.
It destroys him.
Like, what the
I
fuck
told you,
just
dude.
came out of you?
I told you. I saw a legendary turd from my aunt one time. We were little, and I walked into my cousin's house, and my older cousin goes, Matt, like all quietly, he goes, come here, and he brought me upstairs.
To show you his mom's turd.
And we both just sat and marveled at it. I'm like, dude, this is huge.
I mean, it's awesome.
It was huge. It was like very tan. It was like light brown, and we both just stood over it, and he was just like, this thing's fucking crazy.
That's his brother, dude. That thing weighed just as much as him coming out.
Dude, he goes, I was like, no, wait, that was definitely your dad. He goes, dude, it was my mom. I saw her come out of the bathroom. I just had to be like, damn, dude, that's the biggest shit ever. And then we just like went outside and played.
Big dump is hilarious. The podcast we did at the hotel, I almost left the dump.
Where?
It was so bad. The last podcast.
Yeah.
I dumped right before you guys got there. It was so glorious. No, I mean, not glorious.
Yeah.
What am I, a toddler? My
pretty
fifth
glorious.
grader being immature.
You never grow out of that.
Big crap.
Yes. Was it a
funny
single
to
log?
look at. It was a horse pile, Matt.
Oh.
It's a complete horse pile.
Oh.
It was enough. I almost left it.
What would you, now this might be pretty dastardly, but I'm just saying this for fun. What do you think about leaving like a humongous bowl winder in the toilet?
Then you get in the shower.
Well, I'm saying sticking like toothpicks in it and bouncing $100 bill on it. So then if afterwards, when someone comes to clean it, it's like a do or die reality show where you're like, they see the money on the turd and they can help themselves to it or not. You get to see an interview.
They're doing it every time. Shit, I might.
I know. I'd go.
That's a good battle.
You'd have to put it on top of the dump because toothpicks that's too easy.
I thought you were suggesting how do you preserve the turd? How do you maintain it? That's funny. Take a huge shit,
liquid ice,
and then shower,
or get a dry ice.
You wipe your ass in the shower.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You can't have toilet paper blocking the,
that's clouds blocking the sun.
Yeah.
No,
you need the world. Is it just a pile in a toilet?
You get dry ice.
Toilet paper.
You get a bucket of dry ice and you preserve it for all time. You get like 4 days out of that thing. You freeze it solid with dry ice and let it sit in the ice bucket. And you bring it with you everywhere you go. And go, my lord. It's just, excellent.
Carrying a block of your own shit.
This is a family party, 1996.
Oh, fuck.
Astonishing.
Oh, dude, did you get anything good for Christmas?
Yes.
Did you get a block? What'd you get?
No, I think it turns out, and is yet to be confirmed, Brittany claims she ordered a sauna for the basement. Yeah, dude.
I didn't get shit. You got a fucking sauna. I got that gym bag, which was pretty big.
Has it got wheels?
Oh, there's a candle in there, so I got that.
You got a candle in the gym bay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. She says she got me a song, but she does the bullshit where he goes, "We're not getting each other presents." She does it to me every year.
And I got this jersey from my friend Spencer.
That's nasty.
Thank you, Spencer.
That's pretty cool.
You got a sauna?
Allegedly, we'll see. Again, I don't count my chickens before they hatch. She claims, so we'll see. Supposedly coming, but dude, if that's gonna change the game.
I got my niece a new Xbox.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was excited about that.
What is Xbox? What is Xbox One?
There's Xbox One. That's an Xbox X, whatever the new thing is.
Is there as much of a jump in graphics as there were back when like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2?
I think there will be though, because it's new.
Really?
Yeah.
So
what's the new work on the games to make them?
Yeah, what's
better.
the new console do? Like what's like the bells and whistles they're throwing on there?
Fuck if I know. It's fast.
Sick.
Doesn't load at all, really.
That's pretty tight.
It's pretty neat. I have a good time playing it.
That's pretty tight.
But if I was her, I'd be fucking stoked.
Yeah, dude.
I showed my niece Tenacious D, the movie. That was fun.
Nice.
I had to introduce her to that. The whole family hated it. They were mad at me.
How did your niece like it?
My niece likes me a lot, so she pretended. She was like, "No, I think it's funny. It's cool."
She might like it.
I think that's how Phil got Jack Black in his head.
Oh, from Tenacious
I think he
D.
saw that while he was. Phil has to find missions.
Yeah.
When you get old, there's also my parents' house it's geese heaven, dude. It's just geezed up. There's just it falls apart a little. When they hit a certain age, there's like you open the bread drawer, it's just a loaf of bread that's just covered in fucking mold.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
The attic, you can't use the attic. It's ruined.
Yeah.
It's filled with shit. Nobody can get up there.
Yeah, they do.
All types of shit.
Imagine how much shit you'd accumulate by the time you're that old.
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts.
And like cleaning, now you're tired. You don't want to fucking clean. Like my mom used to clean pretty constantly.
Yeah.
Not saying she's not working hard.
For sure. I know what you mean.
Her cooking's dropped off a little.
Really?
Yeah, the whole group is kind of deteriorating a little.
They're on the verge of geezerhood.
Yeah.
Like real geezerhood.
Yeah. They're almost in their 70s.
Yeah, man. It's pretty wild.
That's when they die.
They could.
Yeah.
They definitely could. That was some of my crowd work people were not liking recently when I was talking about dead grandparents. And I was like, "Do your grandparents dead?" They're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Did you like care?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like,
Well,
"Okay."
they're sissies.
Like, are you gonna? I forgot I was talking. Like, did you get anything from them? And they're I couldn't get out of it. I'm like, "Did you at least get anything?" And they're like, "Yeah, I got like a couple $100. I forget what they were saying, but it was just like, "Fuck, I can't get out of this. I can't jump out of this."
It's always tough to run into somebody who loved their grandparents.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It is.
It's actually, yeah, it's kind of
It usually requires pretty young parents.
I think so.
That's
yeah.
That's when you love your
you love the GPs.
When the GPs helped like raise you.
Yeah, that's
My
when
grandparents had nothing to do with me.
bro. Yeah.
Me and them had nothing in common.
I was scared of their house. Dude, when I go to my pop-up's house, I was scared the whole time. Any of my mom's like uncles and aunts, I'd go into their house and just be like, "Dude, please get me the fuck out of here."
Yeah, it sucked.
They didn't use like lights really. Like I would go into it was like there was like one light bulb. It was like dim and like gave off like a really orange light.
Yeah.
It was just dark as fuck and just so dank. And I'd go in there and go like, "Dude, what are we doing here?
Yeah, what the fuck, guys?
Shit is fucking crazy."
I found some board games. That was fun. I'd go do that at my grandma's house. There's one called like Fireball Island or something. Look that up, guys.
Yeah, look up Fireball, dude.
See if you can find Fireball Island.
You know, it's a fun game. We were doing it at my at Christmas. We were doing the game where you play the radio game.
What's that?
They were doing it with Alexa. So you're like,
Yeah, Fireball Island.
"What is that?
Dude, this shit ruled. Yeah, it was awesome.
How's it work?"
I don't know. I didn't really figure out the rules. I just knew there was a marble coming out of the...
Oh, it rolls down and knocks the pieces off. Yeah, that was a game we used to play back in the day where it was like a big plastic boulder and it rolled down and fuck you up. You had to get to like the little side. Yeah, that game fucking rules.
It was awesome. I had no idea what it was. I just liked the map.
No, that game is... I played a game like that a long time ago where it's a big like fiery boulder and it would roll down. If you weren't in like the side tucked, it would smash your piece off.
Oh, I had a disastrous... We played some board games too, which was nice. Played basically Boulder Dash, except it's with sayings. You ever played Boulder Dash?
I played Balderdash.
Very fun. So Boulder Dash is, there's a word, you got to make up definitions.
Yeah.
This one, it's called wise and otherwise, and it's the beginning of a saying. It's like there's an old Portuguese saying, "The man who rises early, ... And then everybody gets to finish the saying. It's very fun.
And then you got to pick who you think is the real one.
Yeah, but then you get to make people there's somebody who has to read it every turn. So you could anonymously hand a note to your mom and make her read, "The man who rises early has farts coming out of his wet ass." You know, and then you get to sit there and go, "Who wrote that?" So that was fun. We got to do that. But then there's a game I have. It's in that gym bag. This was a gift.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Chronology. You'd like it.
Yeah.
So you get a card with a fact and a year that it happened in. And then when it comes around your next turn, someone reads you a fact. Like they say, the zipper was invented in this year. You got to say if it was before or after the card you have.
1883. What was a zipper?
I don't know. Actually, I think you're almost exactly right.
Really?
Yeah, in Akron, Ohio. You're pretty close.
Really?
I think it was the 1800s. Late 1800s. I'm going to say, what did you say?
1883.
I bet you're close. Might be 1887.
Invented in 1851, and the patent was in 1893.
Still.
Pretty damn close.
That's really good.
Thank you.
You do great in chronology. I thought I would.
Really?
I was like, I'm going to dominate this.
How'd you do?
I lost to my niece.
What?
She doesn't know anything.
Damn.
It's just pure luck.
So you're just guessing the dates.
And I'd be fucked. I'd overthink it. I'd be like, fuck, I have this. Wouldn't fucking do that. Nothing. I'd get destroyed.
Dang.
It's a disaster. But it was a very fun game.
That is fun. I literally can't play board games at family parties.
Yeah, because it's too
I'm just
competitive. I get too
No, I love it.
competitive.
I'm chasing like kids around.
Oh, you have kids.
My brother bought board games. This is gonna be so fun, and I was like, I
Board
can't,
games rule.
I can't do this. I literally can't play.
You used to play Scrabble every year, every
Scrabble,
Thanksgiving. We used to
Scrabble
play
rules.
Scrabble with my mom's side of the family every Thanksgiving and Easter. The cousins, and it would get heated, dude.
Yeah, board games rule, dude. We played the radio games. Nice too. We
what
got my
is the
parents'
radio game?
Alexa,
What's
and you go like 70s hits, and then like we were always like my dad,
So you can name it first.
Tom and Billy. You got to name the artist and the song. Dude, it's the funniest. It's so fucking
They all
funny.
pride themselves on music knowledge.
Dude, it was Billy's
nice at it.
he's so nasty in the 70s. I swung it to the 90s and I started to dominate. But dude, they would anything Tom got, he would say the name, he'd be like whatever, he'd be like Aerosmith, walk this way, and punch Billy, and every time he'd punch Billy, it was so fucking funny.
Damn.
And my dad would be sitting there like, and he has all these, like, every single thing he says, like, this is Bob Seger, blah, blah. He names like 1963. It's so fun.
Like, I was a senior in high school when this.
Dude, every single time. He's like, what year did this come out? 1960. I mean, I literally just did it with the zipper.
Yeah.
1883.
I mean, that was crazy.
It's close. I was ballpark. And he's like 4 years off, and he'll go, I mean, I was right there. I
Yeah.
was right there.
So that's what I did the entire time playing chronology.
Really?
Like I knew it. That's the difference. I got it wrong by a year. You guys have no idea when this was. I'm sorry. I couldn't be a sore loser.
So how were they winning then? If they were they like, was it the closest to the year, or like how do you get it?
No. So then, all right. So yours was, let's say you got 1855 or whatever, and your first card was 1910. And the next card comes out, and it's another one. You got to pick where it lies on your timeline, before, in between, or after. You gotta get 10 cards.
I got you.
It gets very difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tricky.
So we had fun with that, guys.
That's true.
Now that's called podcasting. You talk.
That is called podcasting.
You know what's more boring than playing a board game with your family?
Hearing about a board game?
Driving your car and listening to a guy sitting on a couch talking about playing a board game.
I mean, honestly, if anything,
whoever's listening to this, jerk the wheel.
No, if anything, it's to escape 24-hour news cycle, dude.
Yeah,
Because it's you're picking your poison.
I tried to watch the news cycle this morning.
What'd you get on it?
Fox News is at the border. They're saying shit's not going great. CNN was covering the Republican from New York that said he was Jewish, and he wasn't.
Did you see? No, but did you see what he came out and said? He goes, I never said I was Jewish. I was like kind of like a Jew.
I'm like a Jew.
I'm like a Jew.
But it wasn't his name like Flores or some shit?
I don't know. What the fuck was the guy's name?
He's clearly not Jewish.
He's Jewish. Well, he said his family's from Brazil. So his family escaped the Holocaust or something and moved to Brazil. So that's why he's got that.
That's why he looks that way?
That's why he's got that rockin' ass last name. Yeah, George Santos.
Santos.
That's a Jewish name.
Yeah? Spanish for saint?
George Santos. Yeah, the Republican Jewish Coalition says George Santos not welcome at events after revelations. Well, he lied about everything, to be fair. You know, he lied about his jobs, working on Wall Street or whatever. He lied about being Jewish. whatever.
Who was his fucking loser opponent?
They want to rerun. He wants to rerun. They want to rerun.
That
now.
guy should never be qualified. He couldn't even catch that guy.
I know, dude.
The second I heard I was going against Santos and he was like, yeah, I'm Jewish, I'd be like,
yeah.
Somebody fucking Google that real quick.
Yeah, let's. He's gay too?
Damn, Hitler would have hated this guy.
True.
Gay Jew Freemason?
What do you think about the Buffalo Storm?
I mean, that's another thing there. Phil was about that. He was
What?
like, because Phil works up there a lot. He was big on the storm the whole week.
Oh,
He's like, Shane, 37 people right now are dead.
49.
Now it's up to 4. I mean, the number's growing daily.
How are they? I was like puzzled about that. Who like was their power getting cut off and dudes would just die?
A lot of people in cars.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
you hit a little traffic and the whole gang gets in trouble, dude.
Oh no, is that who
Yeah.
was dying?
And I think some bombs,
Yeah.
bombs get hit with the geezers. I woke up this morning at my parents' house. The heat didn't work. The heat broke.
Damn.
Woke up, it was 54 degrees in my parents' house. I was like, holy shit, dude, you guys are going to die. You guys need to fix it. We had
Damn.
to start the fire. We had a fire going this morning.
Did you
I
really?
was drinking my coffee next to the fire this morning.
How nice is that?
It was nice, but it was kind of alarming knowing my parents were waking up and it was 54 degrees in their house. They're like coughing. People are coughing.
That must have been so nice
Yeah.
under the blankies though.
It was nice. It was nice this morning, man. You're exactly right. That coffee by the fire this morning was fucking
Yeah,
sick. And then
man.
that's when I found out the dastardly news about Santos.
You went,
I was sitting there going, oh, no, Santa, not my Santos.
I never even heard of that guy until
No, I didn't either.
I mean, that's the way to go.
It's a good splash. He's breaking into politics the right
Well,
way.
I would say, to be fair for him, now's the worst time to lie about being Jewish.
They got Whoopi again.
I know.
God damn.
I know.
Whoopi needs to just not talk about it.
Bro,
Just keep it to yourself, Whoopi.
she's old.
She's trying out theories.
Yeah, she wants to do her thing.
I still don't know if I've read anything. I didn't look into it. I'm not sure she's that far off.
What was her, she doubled down basically and was just like,
Doesn't she keep saying?
oh, she said you
it was-
can't tell white people apart from Jewish people.
Yeah,
It's like sometimes, yeah, for the most
that's a
part.
pretty nasty thing to argue back.
I
Be
know.
like, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it is kind of a.
She said a couple things like that. She keeps being like, this was white people. It wasn't racial. Like she keeps trying to say that. And then people are like, of course it was. The Germans considered it a race or whatever.
Yeah.
But then,
It would be racist if I were. I mean, it would not even. It would be racial if I was like, we should kill all Polish people. We're both white,
yeah,
but you could still recognize their big blockheads. And
of course. You're absolutely right. You see their Bliznik Lego heads.
yeah, it's like what the hell,
Ironically,
man?
the Germans did that too.
I know that's what.
They did not like the blockheads.
That's fucked up.
What is the Germans' problem?
What the fuck's the deal? They just want to control everything, dude. They wanted to be control of everything. But dude, sorry, you guys are just a bunch of barbarians in the woods.
You can't do
shouldn't
it.
You guys shouldn't have even got that far to have a real country.
Yeah, you guys can't do it.
Be happy with what you got. You're not fucking England. You're not America. Dude.
You're not even France, dude. France dominates
Yeah,
them.
yeah, for sure. Not France. You're not the Middle East, dude.
The Middle East rules.
The Middle East fucking rules.
The Middle
Nothing-
East dominates Germany.
Ottoman Empire. Yeah,
Who's
dude.
gayer than Germany, honestly?
Can't think of it. Can't think of it, dude. It's literally the worst. It's my least favorite country in the world.
Canada.
Yeah, you got me fucked up about
Who do you
Canada.
got? Who do you got?
Canada
Who's
stinks,
gayer,
but
Canada or Nazi Germany? Country
Canada-
responsible for millions of deaths, or that one flight attendant that tapped us on the shoulder.
and their president stinks, dude.
Trudeau.
Just a big old pussy, dude, running the whole country.
Yeah.
That stinks.
He does grind my gears.
He pisses me off,
Canada
dude.
did have Rob Ford, though.
Yeah,
Arguably the GOAT.
what happened to him?
Did crack,
Yeah,
balled out, died.
he does rule.
The guy rules.
He should have been in America, bro. They wasted him.
That was
in
an
Canada.
American.
They wasted him in Canada.
Every once in a while, you can see a Canadian that's clearly American.
How is that guy still in charge?
Tory Lanes, whatever. That
Bro.
guy's obviously red, white, and blue.
Dude,
No McDonald, red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get kicked out of the country. I'm pretty sure he shot that lady in the foot. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, everyone's like, "This is crazy." It's like he's got.
Sounds like he shot a lady.
He's got a guy who says he saw her shooting. He has a doctor being like, "Yeah, I definitely took a bullet fragment out of her foot." But Megan Thee Stallion, that was the one thing that really freaked me. It's like, dude, I was like, did she really, really, in her heart of hearts, think the cops were going to shoot her after being shot? I was like, that's nuts, dude. If someone shot me and pulled me in a car, the last thing I'd be like, just be like, oh my God, it's just really tough. Just be like,
Matt,
yeah,
you don't understand her experience.
I guess.
Matt,
I mean, she got literally shot in the foot and dragged into a car.
part of her experience.
That's crazy.
Getting shot and
Then be like,
kidnapped.
these police officers are
I'd be
crazy
like,
right now.
Shit, the cops are going to get me too.
It's like, no, dude. That really threw me for a loop. Just being like,
Yeah.
there are people that believe that, but I was just like, dude, but you just got shot in the foot.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make it through. Like
Second I get shot, I'm going, all right, I'm going to try my luck with these guys.
yeah, you're
I'm
in
going to
like
try the other side of this.
you're in absolute just like you're in like shock. And at the height of his everything, Don Lemon's still there being like, don't do it, Megan. Don't do it, Megan. Megan.
Yeah, do you want to fuck me? I'm Don Lemon. Rubbing his dick in a guy's face and fucking allegedly. Whatever happened with that? Guys, one more.
When he grabbed someone's dick or something?
He grabbed a guy's dick and then he rubbed his hands on his own dick and balls and rubbed it in the guy's face.
Oh, that counts as
Said,
having
"Do you
sex,
wanna
by the
fuck
way.
me?"
He's dead right about that.
And he said, do you want to fuck me? And
Yep.
he humiliated that guy.
Damn.
And everybody laughed. It got dropped?
What do you mean he got dropped? You think he dropped the bag on him?
And in May of this year, the sexual assault lawsuit was dropped against Don Lemon.
Any money? They talking, he get paid at all?
Let me skim it.
Probably not allowed to say.
They're dick brothers now. I mean, dude, he's got him for life. He probably controls his mind.
They're sitting next to each other on the train now.
That guy's just mind his own business now. He's pissed off about fucking
He's under
Democrat
hex.
politics.
You got it.
Fucking Lemon, you fucking took my dick over.
Where are we at time-wise?
Yeah,
We're 111.
This thing screams of Patreon.
yeah, it's John.
That episode reeks of a Patreon. See you later.